Hello, and welcome to this presentation as part of the Microsoft Power BI Showcase by Civica Digital, part of the Civica Group. The aim of this presentation is to show off some of the key functionality and features of Power BI, and try to provide an insight into how it can be used to visualize data easily, which in turn helps to inform decision-making within an organization. For this demonstration, we've taken public data on road traffic collisions that is published by the Department for Transport and created a Power BI report. Then we've adopted the role of a local government analyst who is putting together a report for councillors and policymakers to show trends in accident numbers over time, when accidents are happening, and where. Let's start by looking at trends over time and when accidents are likely to happen during the day. Firstly, we can see a general downward trend in the overall number of accidents over time, with some variation year by year. This is a positive sign, but let's dig a little deeper now and see if there are any areas where this isn't the case. These three charts show when accidents are occurring throughout a day. This light green line shows the overall picture, and, as we might expect, there are peaks in the morning and evening which coincide with rush hours. More interestingly though, we are able to combine this with a breakdown of how severe accidents are during these times. We see a greater percentage of fatal accidents during the night, which again might be expected. But of note is the fact that the evening rush hour leads to noticeably more fatalities as a percentage than the morning rush hour. This is an area which may require deeper analysis to determine the reasons behind this. In addition, we are able to see two further breakdowns of when accidents happen in a day. The first is by age group of the casualty. And we can see that for children under 16, the afternoon peak is earlier than for adults. We can also look at how the day of the week affects timings, and this gives us an opportunity to see Power BI's filtering in action. By clicking on this chart, we can highlight just the accidents on Friday, and see that the afternoon peak is earlier than on Thursday. We can also see that Monday has very little of an afternoon peak, and so the day of the week is an important factor in the timing of accidents. Moving now to the second page of the report, we look at where accidents are happening. This allows us to see Power BI's excellent mapping functionality. Here we have all accidents plotted on a map, and colour-coded by severity. As there are lots of data points, this is a bit hard to see, so let's investigate a particular road. Let's say there has been a number of questions raised about a potential accident black spot on a road, and some action has been taken to improve its safety recently. In this case, let's look at the A46. Let's see if the expectation for improvement is supported by the evidence. By selecting the A46 here, we can see where on the road the accidents are occurring. Immediately we notice that, contrary to the rest of the area, the number of accidents were increasing on this road up to 2015. By zooming in, we see that there is a collection of accidents around a specific corner, the one where improvements have been made. We can see that in 2015 there has been a drop in the number of accidents, so the measures taken may indeed have had an impact. This will be an area to monitor as new data becomes available. We can remove the filter on this road now and instead just look at accidents with different levels of severity. We can see that the number of minor accidents are decreasing, but in contrast the number of serious accidents has increased over time. Fatal accidents are also increasing again after an initial drop, so perhaps this is an indication that more is needed to reduce the more major traffic collisions. Finally, we've brought in some socio-demographic data, in this case deprivation metrics, and combined it with the main dataset to build up a broader picture. This sort of combination of data is easy to achieve in Power BI using its query functions. Hopefully by now you're able to see just how easy it is to see your data in Power BI, and can see how it might benefit your organisation by allowing you to share findings easily and gain fresh insights, and work towards making evidence-based decision-making throughout the organisation. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. If you would like to know more or speak to someone about how Civica Digital can help you with Power BI, then please visit our website at www.civica.com/digital and get in touch. Thank you, and goodbye.